Hey y'all, it's Megan. If you are returning to my channel, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome aboard. So we're in the car. It means it's a story time day. As you may have noticed, I am starting to incorporate some non-Disney stuff into my channel, just for fun. So today is going to be another non-Disney story time day, and we're taking it back. We're taking it all the way back to when I was real little. My sister actually just started like typing up memoirs, for lack of a better term, just like all the funny, stupid little anecdotes from our childhood and everything. And one of them was a time that she cut her finger really badly, and that made me start thinking about injuries that I have had. So here we are. Today we're talking about when I cut my head when I was little. And this doesn't sound like that big of a story, like, okay, yeah, you cut your head, whatever. There was like a whole involved situation with this thing. I was 4 and I woke up one morning and I got dressed, and I had one of those little outfits back in the day where it was like you had your Barbie outfit that matched this outfit, and I got it for my birthday, I think. And I was wearing this little plaid skirt and everything, and I was so excited to wear it to school. I loved school when I was little. Absolutely loved and adored school. And my mom was like, "You don't look great." And like, you know, she's like brushing my hair and stuff. And she's like, ooh, babes, you got some fever. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. And like, I didn't feel bad. I was cold, but like, I'm always cold. And so she's like brushing my hair, and she's like, no, you got a fever. I don't think you can go to school today. And then as she's brushing my hair, she like sees on my neck and everything, and she's like, let's go see Miss Karen. Our next door neighbor's name was Karen. She was a very lovely lady, by the way. Just absolutely a gem of a human being. So, unfortunate name. But that was her actual name. So we go out to the yard, and like in between our houses, and she goes and like gets her and brings her out because she was a nurse. And she comes over and looks at me and she goes, yep. And I don't know what you're talking about. But Mom goes, Meg, you got chicken pox. You have to stay home from school. And I was like, no. I don't want to stay home from school. I love school. I don't want to stay home. So I had chicken pox and I had to stay home from school. And I know exactly who gave it to me, because Cal, a kid in my little preschool class, he had chicken pox a week or so before, and he sat next to me, and I know that that's where I got it from. At the time, I guess there was like a shortage of vaccine for chicken pox. So kids over a certain age, we couldn't get the vaccine. My sister got it because she was 2.5 years younger than me, so she was little and she got the vaccine, but I didn't get it, so now I have the chicken pox. So I'm irritated that I had to stay home. I don't feel bad. I'm just like polka dotted and I itch a little bit. So, I'm sure they gave me some like children's Motrin or whatever, and I felt fine. I just couldn't be at school. So I've been cooped up all day, didn't get to go to school, can't go outside and play with any of my friends because I am contagious. So I'm like, this is awful. So I have just been a ball of energy all day long, and I'm jumping on the couch. My dad had come home from work and he was outside and doing something in the yard, and my mom was on the computer. The computer that is in the corner of your living room back in the day. The computer that's like this big. Windows 95, yeah. So she's over there on the computer and I'm jumping on the couch. And that's not something that I did. It wasn't like I always did that, but I was just so like, ugh, I was cooped up. So I'm jumping on the couch. And she's like, Meg, you're gonna get hurt. You need to stop. And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna get hurt. I know what I'm doing, Mom. I was a very sassy 4 or 5-year-old. So I keep jumping, and she's like, Meg, knock it off. What did I tell you? You're gonna get hurt. You need to stop. And I was like, no, I'm not. And like, as I am smarting off, karma smacked me down, and I hit the edge of the couch, slid forward, and just slammed my little noggin into the edge of the coffee table. Solid oak coffee table. My dad made it. It's really superb work. Really solid. And instantly just cracked my head open. So my mom immediately jumps up. She knows exactly what has happened, which, is what she told me was going to happen. She comes running over, grabs me, goes flying to the back door and screams for my dad, Megan's cut her head. He comes high-stepping in the house, and we're holding my head together with a dish towel. Just really losing all the life juice here. They start calling hospitals around us because I'm technically contagious. So they have to kind of like give a heads up that we're coming because they need me to not be in the waiting room. This was before people really had cell phones, so they're calling from home before we can even leave. And they're trying to find a place, and everywhere they call keeps saying, no, like, we have a full waiting room, we can't let someone with chickenpox in. And they're like, okay, but like, we're holding her head together, like with a dish towel, so, and it was kind of just like, oh, that sucks. Finally, they did find a hospital that was close to us that was like, yeah, bring her in, we don't have a big wait. So we did finally find somewhere that would allow my bleeding, spotted face to come inside and get stitched up. So we went to that hospital. Luckily, they were pretty close to us, and they just took me straight back to the procedure room. And I don't think they numbed me at all. I don't remember getting like a lidocaine shot. I just remember them laying me on my side, and they put like a blue, tarp thing, sheet over it with just like a hole cut out so that they could stitch me up. I had 5 internal stitches, 6 or 7 external stitches that had to be taken out. So I looked like Frankenstein for like a hot minute. So I left school because I had chickenpox. I went back with like a giant cut across my face right there. What started as a pretty normal day ended with me having chickenpox and going to the ER and getting ice cream because I was so brave when I got my stitches, even though it was self-inflicted. So that's it for today, guys. That's just a quick little story to give you a glimpse into what I was like as a child. Let me know, did y'all do super stupid stuff as a kid and like, get the consequences of your actions just swiftly like that? Let me know what yours are down below. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all. I swear, the little blinking battery light. One day I will remember to charge the batteries. Today's not that day.